supposed to fight. Trying to see where this life take me, so I roll the dice. Look up to no one else, but yeah, I was shy. I got real power, Hebrew Israelite.
So a wise man gonna be occupied in the prophecies, right? Hey, y'all sisters got a minute for the word? 2 minutes, sister. We out here for y'all.
What a Lord. I need to get prayed for.
You need to get prayed for?
Praises.
I've been funny.
Okay. Well, we out here for y'all. How y'all doing?
Good.
I'm alright. Now, y'all know why we out here? Well, we out here to teach our people the truth of what is in the Bible.
I'm sorry.
Are you straight? Y'all believe in the Bible?
Yeah, I go to church.
Okay, what y'all know about it?
A lot.
A lot?
Yeah.
Like what?
That I know, like the I know the books.
The books?
Yeah.
Okay. Not really?
No, I do.
What about you? Know anything about it?
Yeah, I know stories.
Stories? What's some stories you heard?
Like going up around.
Showing the well, okay. You ever heard of the story of Moses? What did Moses do? Y'all know?
Part the Red Sea.
Part the Red Sea. And who did he free?
Israelites.
The Israelites. You said us, right? Now, how do you know who the Israelites?
God told the people. I don't know. We're just Israelites. We were here first.
All right, who told you that? Who told you that?
Wow. That's what's up.
Now, you said your grandma told you this, but how do you know for yourself? Because a lot of our people, we be taught things just like we taught we were black, we taught we were African American. But if somebody told you to prove it, what proof can you show and say, well, yeah, I'm
in the Bible. Jesus said he had skin like bronze and his hair was like wool. So he was black.
All
in
praise.
my opinion. So I think everybody was black. That's what I
okay. Well, you're absolutely right. We're going to show y'all how we Israel. Let's go to Daniel 9:11. Daniel chapter 9:11.
Look at Daniel.
If y'all don't want to be
9 verse 11.
Oh, you cool?
And it reads, yeah, all Israel have transgressed that law.
Right, so you said we the Israelites, all of our forefathers, we broke God's commandments. You doing?
Even by departing, that they may not obey thy voice.
Right.
Therefore, the curse is poured upon us.
It says what?
Therefore, the curse is poured upon us.
The way we know we Israel, because the Israelites in the Bible, they got curses on them.
Right.
Right? Now, when you read these curses, you can identify who the Israelites are.
Right.
We're going to read probably like 2-3 curses so we could get that background information. Right? Let's go to Deuteronomy 28:47. These y'all friends?
Yes.
You can tell them to come up.
White. Great.
That's what y'all.
They don't? I see why. So, Deuteronomy 28:47.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 47.
No.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
Now keep in mind, we broke these commandments because we sinned against God.
Right.
Or we broke these commandments, guess what? Curses was placed upon us. Read on.
For the abundance of all things.
Right.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
It says what?
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Know thy friends.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So as a curse on the Israelites, we will have to serve our enemies.
Right.
What y'all think that's talking about? Would y'all say we serve somebody here in America?
White people.
White people. All right, just being honest. We do. Read on.
Shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Right.
In hunger.
And what?
In hunger.
What was the last thing y'all ate?
Chick-fil-A. A second ago.
Chipotle?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Who owns Chick-fil-A? White man. So, in anything, you will have to serve your enemy in hunger. We don't name one black-owned business food-wise. We can't, right? And even if that so-called is black-owned, they renting that place out. That's not even their own place. Right. So read on.
And in thirst.
And in thirst. Why do we have to pay for water when it falls freely from the sky?
See that?
I mean, it falls freely. Why we have to pay? What you're gonna come to find out is we still in slavery.
Right.
To our oppressors. Read on.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness, the clothes. Y'all like Gucci. What clothes? Y'all like Nike, Jordan. All that, we own none of that stuff. Even Jordan doesn't even own Jordan. Right? Nike owns Jordan. Alright? Even Tommy Hilfiger, right? Gucci. These are all so-called white men.
Right.
Right? So this is a curse, read on.
and in want of all things.
Anything you want, you got to go to your oppressor. A driver's license, right? You want a house, a car, those glasses, right? We got to go to them. Just being honest. You know what?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And what?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
This is a yoke of iron. He's gonna put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. Read on.
Until he have destroyed thee.
Until what?
Until he have destroyed thee.
Meaning mentally. Because we don't have chains on us no more. Right? Why? Because we're automatically trained to have a chain on us.
Right.
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah, that is deep.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Once we take that chain off, we still control it. That's how long that chain been on us. So we still slave, we destroy mentally. Our priorities as a community is totally mixed up.
Facts.
Our women would rather go to the club than to spend time with their daughters, right? Our men would rather go on the block, go sell drugs before they take care of their kids.
Facts.
I mean, our priorities is completely messed up. Right. But why? The white people, their priorities not messed up. Chinese people not. The reason why our priorities is messed up is we broke God's commandments.
Right.
All right, don't forget that. Let's go to verse 68.
Verse 68.
No.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now, how do we get over here to America? They want to go?
No, we did.
Oh, okay. How do we get over here to America?
We were kidnapped.
So we kidnapped. What transportation? Boats. Let's read it out of the Bible.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Now you say you go to church, right? Why hasn't a pastor read this verse? That's a good question, right? Well, we're gonna come to find out the pastor, they're set up by the government to take your money. That's why, name one thing you learned in church. Just be honest. What have you learned in church?
I mean, the only thing is sex before marriage.
They say sex before marriage.
That's the only thing I learned.
Exodus 22:16. That was a lie.
Yeah.
Y'all knew that?
Nah, I'm just.
See that? Exodus 22:16.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 22 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
What you're gonna come to find out, everything you've been taught in that church and in this world has been a lie.
Right.
You've been lied to majority of your life.
Right.
That's why when you hear the truth, it's gonna resonate with your spirit. You're gonna say, yeah, we are Israelites. Yeah, we're not black. I have brown skin. We're not African American. It's called the truth for a reason.
Right.
Right?
I've been saying that.
Oh, you been saying that?
Yeah, my grandma been saying that.
All praises. Let's go to Exodus 22:16.
And if a man entice a maid,
Let's say if a man speak game to a woman, right? Hi, how you doing? Let me get to know you. You doing?
that is not betrothal,
And she don't belong to another man. You doing?
and lie with her,
And what?
And lie with her.
If he lay down with that woman, you doing?
he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
He shall what?
He shall surely endow her to be his wife.
No, one night stand.
He shall surely endow her to be his wife.
So according to the Bible, people say sex, you don't want to have sex before marriage, but actually sexual intercourse is marriage.
Right.
So knowing that sexual intercourse is marriage, the moment you lay down with a man, you're with him for the rest of your life. What does that teach you?
Big white.
To choose wisely. That's
right.
a lot of the stuff our moms didn't do.
Right.
Yeah.
Our grandmas, they didn't do that. Why? Because mainly they wasn't taught that. Not only that, they probably didn't even want to learn it. A lot of our people just don't care.
Right.
Say the Bible, no, I'm not into all of that.
Right.
Let me go get this money. Right? Let me go do something else besides this. But if y'all would have kept walking past, y'all probably wouldn't even know sexual intercourse is marriage. That's why you got something called, they say in the world, soul ties. Or that woman that's a virgin, the first man she laid down with, she more inclined to that man. That's through the spirit. That's the spirit telling you only supposed to be with this man.
Right.
Right? So knowing that, how do y'all feel about that? Sexual intercourse is marriage.
Makes sense.
Makes sense though. So y'all might have not known, but now y'all know. Now it's time to do better.
Right.
That's
So
right.
This don't count, right? If y'all did do it, that don't count. But moving forward, since now y'all know, now that counts. That matters.
Right.
Let's go back to Deuteronomy 28, 68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Right, with ships, read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Right.
And there you should be sold unto your enemies.
And what?
And there you should be sold unto your enemies.
Who do we get sold to when we got off those slave ships? White people. What did God call them?
I forgot.
Read that again.
And there you should be sold unto your enemies.
Tell your friends.
To your enemies.
How do y'all feel about that?
I've been on
You been doing that?
Yeah.
What about you, sister? How you feel about that? White people being your enemies. I mean, just keeping it a buck. How do you, knowing that God said the same people that sold you are your enemies. I mean, how do y'all feel? Just look at them. Just look at them. They all. You don't know what's going on. He just down rubbing his ring on his finger.
Oh my God.
But genuinely, that's the truth. Would
Right,
y'all
right.
agree?
Yeah, I've been on there.
Okay, because the reason why you have something called a Uncle Tom House Negro or a coon. All right, where they willing in Stockholm system, where they willing to love their oppressor, even when their oppressor has done nothing but rape, rob, and murder to their people.
That's right.
So that's good that y'all know that y'all who y'all enemies are. Now, knowing that this is your enemy, y'all just them your friends.
We're like, we go to college with them.
All right, we're college.
Yeah.
All right, knowing that these people is your enemies, what do you have to do now? I mean, that's a good question. Give me Sirach chapter 12 and 10. Give me a book of Sirach chapter 6 and 13.
Bring it
The
out.
book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 10.
Bring it out.
Never trust thine enemy.
What God said?
Never trust thine enemy.
Read it again.
Never trust thine enemy.
Now, it's some good white people out there.
Never trust thine enemy.
The Lord said, never, ever, ever trust your enemy. Right? Because a snake, would you hang around a snake? So why would you hang around somebody that has been snaking your people for hundreds of years? Although, what if that snake is not even venomous? It's still a snake, right? So what we have to do is, we can't trust our enemy. Y'all watch that movie Get Out, right? Get Out happens every single day.
Facts.
Believe it or not.
That's right.
And women like y'all, since 2018, over 2 million black women have been abducted. Right. Guess by who? White men. There's a creepy white man up there. He's looking down right now at y'all, and he's trying to prey on y'all. Wait till y'all go in the alley. Wait till y'all get drunk, intoxicated. He's gonna take advantage. He's gonna snatch you up, and he's gonna sell you on the dark web. That happened to you before? Yeah. See that?
Why white guy?
What happened?
What happened?
Oh yeah, she was drunk. Well, we went to this party, and this white guy. Well, no, she was drunk, and this white guy was like trying to fuck with her. I mean, brother, I didn't mess with her. And I was the only one I was sober, so I had to get her. Like before he tried to take her, he was like lying fun, like you know, and she was drunk. But yeah, that's all.
Yeah. Hey, let me Titus chapter 2 and 3. So God said, never trust thy enemy. You know what?
Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted.
As iron rusted, do iron rust immediately? It rusts over time, right? Read on.
So is his wickedness.
So is his what?
So is his wickedness.
Meaning it's only a matter of time before his wickedness shows.
Right.
Just because they say, "Hi, how are you? Would you like one of our sandwiches today?" Just because they smile in your face, make them mad. I guarantee you. See how they treat you when they mad.
So sad.
That's when they true colors are coming out.
That's so sad.
Right?
You know
That's
that.
why.
They know it.
And if
know
I
it.
call him over here, he's gonna know that. I can call him, hey, you got, what's their name?
White.
Hey, White. Hey, White. You'll come over here real fast? I see that you good. You don't want to come over here. You know, He know what's up. All right. Anyways, it's all right, Sister.
Hey, brother. After all the things they done to us, you still want to be walking with them?
Yeah.
After you used to whip us,
Now right home.
whip us, rape our women, you still want to be their friends?
How you want to go home?
I bet they're gonna take you to get some medium rare steak. It's gonna get you sick.
Bring
That's not for us.
It's the book of Sirach,
They ride
chapter
home,
6
bro.
and verse 13.
Yeah.
Let's stay
y'all-
right.
That's y'all right.
Let's stay right home.
That's y'all ride home. All right. So y'all gotta move in wisdom.
Facts.
So take that ride
Don't
home,
meddle with them.
but don't be buddy.
Don't sit your drink down. with
Just use them. All right. All right, Sister.
straight up.
Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 13. Separate thyself from thine enemies.
It says what?
Separate thyself from thine enemies.
Hit it again.
Separate thyself from thine enemies.
Don't hang with them.
Separate thyself from thine enemies.
And read on.
And take heed of thy friends.
And take heed. Your friends is everybody that's on this sign.
Right.
Those are your brothers and sisters. Right? So you have to separate from your enemies, take heed of your friends. All right, so knowing that we Israelites, what do we have to do as Israelites?
Do better, basically.
Do better how? Because an Israelite, our women are princesses. So how can you tell the princess from another woman that's not a princess? What's the difference? It's by the way that she conducts herself, her characteristics.
Right.
So for you, that makes you a princess, because our women are diamonds, but it's mud on the diamonds. So what happens if it's mud on a diamond? That is still a diamond. You have to take off that mud, and it's gonna be a precious diamond, right? So the way you become a precious diamond is by keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
Give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12. Because you can know you know how many people know they Israelites in Chicago?
A lot.
Y'all from Chicago?
Texas.
Or Texas? Well, y'all know how many people know they Israelites in Texas?
A lot.
A lot. But nobody's showing their actions.
Right.
Let's read this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12.
Yeah.
And now, Israel.
And what?
And now, Israel.
Now that you know you're an Israelite, read on.
What doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
Because God requires something of you. Jump down to verse 13.
Verse 13. To keep the commandments.
To do what?
To keep the commandments.
What do we have to do?
To keep the commandments.
So y'all got to keep the commandments.
Right.
Y'all know any commandments we got to keep as the Israelites.
10 Commandments.
Yeah, the 10 commandments. No adultery.
Knowledge God before me.
Right.
That's a lot.
This is the book of Titus,
Give me Leviticus
chapter 2 and verse 3. The aged woman likewise.
Now, one of the commandments we went over is sex is marriage. That's a commandment, but it's not in the 10. So out of this big Bible, how many commandments do you think it is in here? A lot. Now, we were taught that it's only 10, but it's over 613 laws, statutes, and commandments. We have to follow to the best of our ability. All right, some of them we can't keep just because certain things not set up. Other laws we can keep, but our people decide not to.
Right.
So we're going to get a couple commandments before y'all go. All right, let's go to Titus chapter 2 and 3.
This is the book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness,
Right?
not false accusers.
So as a woman, you don't want to be a false accuser. All right? That's a bad characteristic to have. You know what? Huh? A false accuser?
And a liar, right?
Not giving too much wine.
Not what?
Not giving too much wine.
Read it again.
Not giving too much wine.
So I know, sister, you said you can drink, but you don't want to be drunk. Because when you drunk, you can get taken. It's easy for you to get taken advantage of.
Right.
I mean, we see it time and time. It happens every single day. Right? So, as y'all big brothers, right, for lack of better terms, I wouldn't want my sister to do that. I would never let my sister get drunk so another man can take advantage. So although me and you not related, we still brothers and sisters because we Israelites. So we have that same love and respect for y'all.
Facts.
All right? So not giving to too much wine. Read on.
Teachers of good things.
It says what?
Teachers of good things.
Read on.
that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste,
Right?
keepers at home.
So you want to be discreet, meaning you want to have discretion, right? I mean, that's in every point. You don't want to let anybody. You said what? All right, we got a couple more for y'all. How much time y'all got? All right, you'll get them a flyer. They're daggers. Huh? I'm 19.
Y'all might think this is funny, but we're speaking facts.
He's 19.
It's a YouTube channel.
You'll get them a starter pack too.
Take this to it's just a starter pack. Some of the college starter pack has some of the manuals on here. The scripture right here. See? They don't care about y'all. They don't care
Y'all
about
right,
our women. They don't care about y'all. And you're not supposed
Right,
to
so
do that.
y'all got to ride home other than them, or they is your ride home.
You don't know what we're doing without me. We're not from here.
Okay. All right. So yeah, y'all be on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right, we got a YouTube channel here, so make sure y'all subscribe. Look into that. All right.
2 minutes. Y'all come here to work.
2 minutes for the word. Right. See that's Esau, man. They walking off without being the devil.
Right.
See that? Esau being the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Yeah. See that? But yeah, you got certain brothers talking about Esau not the devil. Why are you always getting on them Edomites? Are they coming back? Yeah, you got certain brothers talking about Esau not the devil, man. No, Esau is the devil, man.
Right.
He is wicked. He is the wicked of the earth, man.
Right.
Trying to take the word away. Right? Esau is finished, man.
Right.
Give me John 8:44. Right? John chapter 8:44.
It's the book of John, chapter 8, and verse 44. No.
Hebrews 12:16.
Ye are of your father the devil.
It says what?
Ye are of your father the devil.
Read that again.
Ye are of your father the devil.
What the Lord say?
Ye are of your father the devil.
Read that again.
Ye are of your father the devil.
What the Most High say?
Ye are of your father the devil.
What the Lord say?
Ye are of your father the devil.
And he just made manifest.
He just
Right.
manifested.
He said,
He
hell,
just
Satan.
man, most
You
times
can't
he made
tell
that
me
much
Esau
sense.
not the devil, man.
That's
Right.
Right? He said, hail Satan, man. And he praises the spiritual demon Satan every day.
That was definitely spiritual.
Right? Taking away the word.
Right.
Not trying to have the sisters get the word.
Right.
Saying if y'all, he probably said N-words and it said, if y'all nigga women don't come over here, y'all gonna get left.
And they
Right.
come from Texas.
Yeah. Then they peeled off, man. How you doing, sister? 2 minutes for the word. We out here for you, sister. All right, take our flyer. Take our flyer. Right. Read this again.
Ye are of your father the devil.
Read that again.
Ye are of your father the devil.
So if you're a so-called white man, white woman, white child, and you watching this, you're the devil.
Right.
Right? That white man right there, he's the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Right.
And that child that's in his hands, she's the devil as well.
Right.
That's a devil child. Right? Read on.
And the lust of your father you will do.
And the what?
And the lust of your father you will do.
And the what?
And the lust of your father you will do.
Read on.
He was a murderer from the beginning.
He was what?
He was a murderer from the beginning.
What is the so-called white man?
He was a murderer from the beginning.
What is the so-called white woman?
He was a murderer from the beginning.
They was murderers, man.
Right.
They was evil, man. Base men.
Right.
Wicked men. Against the Most High, man.
Right.
Right? But yeah, you got brothers still trying to be friends and friends with the so-called white man. And they enemy. Not knowing they set up this so you cannot know who you are.
Right.
But you too blind to see it. You too in love with your slave masters to see it, man. Hebrews 12 and 16. Right? See, this make us want to just get on Esau.
This book of Hebrews.
We don't come out here to try to get on Esau. We don't say, yeah, we're going to come out here, let's get on the so-called white man all day.
Right.
We don't care about that. But now when you make yourself manifest, now we got to get on you.
Right.
Hebrews 12 and 16.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 12 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
Lest there be any fornicator.
Lest there what?
Lest there be any fornicator.
Hey, sis, you got a minute for the word?
Hey, bless the Lord. I love the Lord.
You say you love the Lord?
Yeah, I'm a warrior of God. So
You is?
yeah.
Well, you got a couple minutes for God there?
Yeah. The only thing is I was meeting on my uncle. He came out of town.
Oh.
But thank you guys so much. God bless you guys for doing God's work.
You sure you don't have 2 minutes? This is very important.
2 minutes.
Okay, sure, I'm down.
Okay, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Now, what you know about God?
He said his one and only begotten son that whomever believes in him to have eternal life. Not only that, but they'll have victory in all that they do according to the will of God.
Absolutely. Now, have you ever heard of the Israelites?
Yeah.
What you know about the Israelites?
They're God's chosen people.
God's chosen people, right? What if I showed you in the Bible, not only that, through history and archaeology, that you would be an Israelite and you descend from those men?
No, I meant because I'm a son of Abraham. I was part of the promise. Those who believe in Jesus Christ are part of the promise.
Okay. What if I showed you directly? Okay, let me ask you this. Are you Catholic?
I was raised Catholic, but I'm a Christian.
You're a Christian? Okay, so you go like church?
Yeah, I go to church.
Oh, you go to church. What if I showed you that contrary to popular belief in the Bible, salvation is not for everybody, but salvation is only for the Israelites? What would be your thoughts if I showed you that?
How y'all doing, family? Y'all got 2 minutes to get a word to the Lord?
I don't think that would go with my belief because Jesus came for the Israelites and then he expanded to the Gentiles.
To the Gentiles, absolutely. Now, who are the Gentiles?
Gentiles are foreigners outside of the Israelites and Jewish people.
So can an Israelite be a Gentile?
To be honest, I have to pray about it. Yeah, I'm still reading the word, but I know that I'm considered a Gentile. Like, because I'm not part of the promised land. I'm part of the promise. I'm not part of the promised land like God.
What if I told you you were though, but you have been taught a lie in America? You're Mexican, right? So-called Mexican. Who told you that you were Mexican?
You might be right.
T-top.
The conquistador Spaniards did. Same way with the label Hispanic. Hispanic means a property of Spain.
Right.
So our job is to come out here and see if you actually on this sign, which you would be, according to Issachar, so-called Mexicans, you would actually be an Israelite from one of the 12 tribes.
Right.
By blood, descendants. Not through the promise, not just through belief, but physically.
Right.
And that everything you've been taught about God, who He is, everything about Him has all been a lie.
Right. Right.
How do we know that? Let me ask you this first. Which one do you think is Christ? If I asked you to point it out, which one would you say is Christ?
Definitely the Revelation 1:14.
Definitely. Now, what were we taught in America?
That is
That is Him. So you see how it's good to go off of the Bible
absolutely.
and not off of man's words?
Oh no, and in fact, like that's why I was telling you guys, like God has been really speaking to me about being a woman of the word, like because nothing else matters. Like that's the only thing that stands true, tried and true. So I believe you guys, but I gotta go. Thank you guys so much.
We just asked you to take our flyer, our information. We got some information. You from Chicago?
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe you could come out tomorrow. We out here at 3 o'clock, and maybe we can have a dialogue.
Thank you so much.
YouTube channel there, okay?
You guys don't know about Marcus Rogers?
Marcus Rogers? Who is that?
Okay, never mind. He's my pastor. But he's pretty famous. And You heard about him?
We might have talked to him probably down there. We don't know.
Yeah, he be coming too. But I'll see you
All
guys.
right, yeah. Tell him
God
to come
bless
down
you.
here.
Yeah.
All right. See that? We really wanted to attack that Christianity.
Yeah.
stronghold. You can feel it too. Yeah, you can feel it on the crap. The presence.
She
All
said
right.
she not a part of the promised land.
Yeah.
She part. That's crazy.
1 Corinthians 12:2.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 12, and verse 2. Ye know that ye were Gentiles.
It says what?
Ye know that ye were Gentiles,
Right.
carried away unto these dumb idols, even as ye were led.